Can you hear me? Is it better now? Or we should go and sleep? Okay, Jessica says yes. Okay. Okay. Comes you are having network problem. I'm not sure I want to broadcast on TikTok. We can go there, Sha, but I'm not sure I want to. Okay, since it's better, but not too clear. Okay. Okay, should I take it horizontal? Maybe you will turn your screen. Is it better that way? Okay, NWC says it's better now. Okay, I shouldn't take it horizontal. Okay. It's better. Okay. Well, let's try more. Okay, so yeah, help me. All right. So if anything goes wrong at any point, you let me know. Let's just see how far we can go with the things I want us to check. All right. So look at this question. This question here says that we have, I think we've done this example somewhere before, that you have 1 minus 1 over 2 is less than or equal to 3 minus 2x all over 5 is less than or equal to 1. Okay, I think we have seen this example somewhere, but let's see what we can do with it. And of course, you are being asked to find the value of x. Okay, so now one thing you must know is that whenever it comes to inequalities, the value of your variable is always a range. It's always going from one place to the other. It's not going to be one answer. So even if you have something like x is greater than 5 as your answer, you know that this is a range. This is not just one answer. It's different from when you have x equal to 5. So because x equal to 5 is simply 5, but this one is everything greater than 5. And so that's why we usually use the brackets. So, you know, remember I said we have 4 kinds of brackets. Now, one of them is when we have the closed bracket, or the open bracket, or the half closed or half open bracket. Okay, so any of these 4. And remember I mentioned the situations that will bring all of them. So this one is when you have less than or equal to, less than or equal to. Here is when you have, so any side that has less than or equal to is closed. And then the side that has less than is open. So that means this one will be open, while this one will be open, closed. Okay, sorry. That's less than or equal to. Okay, so once you are done solving, you should be able to represent your answer in any of the interval forms. So now look at this one. So just like what we did here, the only thing I needed to show you is how to transform this into this form. Then the next thing is just to simplify. So like this case now, remember what we did here was to clear the fraction. So you always need to clear the fraction first. So here, what do? You will clear this fraction by multiplying through with the LCM. So the LCM 2 and 5 is 10. So 10 will multiply this to give you minus 5. Then is less than or equal to 10 will multiply this one. Look at what will happen. If 10, let me shift this guy. If 10 multiplies here, 5 will cancel to remain 2. So that 2 will multiply everything here. So 2 into 3 minus 2x. All this that I'm doing, you can do in splits of seconds. So it's not as if it's a big deal. And that is less than or equal to 10 will now multiply 1 to give you 10. Okay, so what do you have now? So you try to now finish your simplification. Open the brackets. This will give us 6. This one will give us 4x. All right, and that is less or equal to 10. Okay, so and then at this point, you can now simplify by bringing, remember what I did here? When you are removing any addition or subtraction, you will take it to both sides. So you will take this guy to both sides of the inequality. So if 6 comes over here, it will be minus 6. So you have minus 5 minus 6, still less or equal to. Now, on this side, you will also bring it over, it will still be minus 6. While at the center, you now have only minus 4x left. Okay, so you will now finish up here. Minus 5 minus 6 is minus 11. Okay, if you are still following, you let me know. All right, and this is less or equal to minus 4x, which is less or equal to now 4. Okay, so what do we do now? So we will now, to get our x, we now divide through by the coefficient of x. Okay, and what's the coefficient of x? That's minus 4. Okay, are we still together? All right, so the is blood again. So I will close this class. I will close the class. Mine is showing clear video. I don't know why it's getting blood on you people's end. It cannot be network. My video is, yeah, wait, don't worry, I'm with you guys. My video is very clear. I don't know why it is blood with you guys. Just let me check. Permit me to turn this camera the other way around. Let me see what it looks like from here. Okay, you see it's showing bad this thing. Okay, just let me end the class because we can't continue. If there is a rectification, I will get back to you. Somebody said I should not close. Okay, let me try to rectify it. Let me know what the problem is. Once I'm able to rectify what the problem is, then I will get back to us immediately, okay? All right, so I will get back to us immediately. Let's see, because on my end is very clear. I don't know why it's blood from your own side. But check now, is it still blood? It's clear, right? Okay. Okay, maybe it's because of I touched this thing now. Okay. Okay, so okay, it's all right. Let's continue then. I think there was something this guy, maybe that's why. Okay, let's see. All right, okay, it's okay. Okay, so let's go on then. Sorry about that. Okay, so I don't know where I was when it got blood. All right, so look at what we have here. So when we had fraction, we took the LCM, used it to multiply through, and then that gave us this. Of course, if 10 multiplies here, 2 will cancel 10 to give us minus 5, and then I showed you how we got this one, and then 10 multiplied here to give us this. So what did I do next? I opened this bracket, and that gave us this. And what did I do next? I moved 6 to both sides. When you're moving it, you move it to both sides of the inequality, and then I simplified to get 11, simplified to get 4, while here will now be only minus 4x. So I think that's where I was. So what do? I said that you will now divide through by the coefficient of x, so which means I will now divide through by minus 4, and minus 4. And you are aware that whenever you divide inequality or multiply it by a negative value, the sign of your inequality will alter. So here now, I'm now going to have greater or equal to. So you have greater or equal to now. So what will happen? This will cancel out this. And then, of course, this will take away this. Here will now give you minus 1. Okay? So remember, or let me just put 1 there. So this minus will now make it minus 1. So that means we now have 11 over 4, which is, I want to put it in decimal, which is, in decimal is going to be 2.75. If you divide it yourself, you will see it. That's 2 whole number, 3 over 4. And you know 3 over 4 is 0.75. That's how I got this. You know, like tomorrow now, you may not be using calculator. So somebody will be asking, how did I get that? There is no big deal there. It's just a result of constant usage. Like I said, 11 over 4 is 2 whole number, 3 over 4 is 0.75. I know it because I've done that many times. Okay, so and then if you just join it to the 2, you will now get 2.75. So it's not a big deal. And then you have x, and then here you have greater or equal to minus 1. Now, it will be good you turn this the other way, because whenever we are dealing with inequalities, it's always good you start from the lowest to the biggest, so that all these our brackets will work. Because these brackets here actually means starting from minus 3 down to 7. Okay, so, all right. So that's why you need to turn it this way. So this is now going to give us minus 1 is less or equal to x, and x is less or equal to 2.75. So which is a very good place to stop. Then, like you know what I said, it's always good to put it in the interval form, and that is going to give us since both of them are less or equal, so you are going to bracket minus 1 and then comma 2.75, and then another close bracket, and that is our solution. I hope we are still together. Okay. Did it blow again? I will make Jesus happy. If I vex this night, okay. I don't even know if this is my first. I will not vex. I will not vex. I will not vex. No worry. I will not vex. I will try. Okay. The only thing is, we will just simply TJ. Are you sure that TikTok will be better? That's the issue. Are you sure it will be better? Let's just see how we're. I don't hear you. Okay. Somebody say we should come to school. Martin, now come to school. Okay. All right. Okay. So just give a little time. you will make sure your notification is on. Make sure your notification is on. Let me go off now and try to rectify this, and then we'll try to come back. And maybe possibly, like some people are suggesting TikTok, we can check TikTok as well. The devil is a liar, Vivian, don't worry, he's a true liar. Okay, so let's just, okay, so we can come back later, or we can check TikTok as well. Okay, so God